Hello and welcome to another episode of PJ Talks. I'm really pleased to be here today with Connie Nam, who is the founder of fast-growing fashion jewellery brand Astrid Miyu. Hi Connie, thanks so much for joining me.
Hi Stacey, thanks for having me.
Hi, thank you. So obviously this is an interesting time for a lot of business owners. I just wondered what you've been doing to kind of adjust your business to kind of still flourish and thrive during this pandemic.
Yeah. Obviously, online has been a really big focus before, but more than ever because naturally, because our physical stores are closed, we've been continuing with our online channel, especially with community building and really nurturing our existing customers. That's what we've been doing, and also trying to adjust to working from home situation, and also to motivate our furloughed staff in retail. We launched a volunteer scheme, so everyone in retail is still keeping themselves active and motivated within the society. So those have been our kind of focus in adjusting to the changing situations.
Amazing. Have you launched any new online initiatives to kind of help the online business at this time?
Yeah, so we've kind of launched an online styling session. So all our store managers are online stylists, so everyone can book in an online styling session because obviously they can't really go to the store and see the products physically. So they have samples at their home office with a nice backdrop, Astrid Miyu backdrop, and they just chat to customers. And I think a lot of customers actually come to just chat to us, really.
Amazing. That's nice that you get to still interact with your customers at this time.
Yeah.
Sometimes you lose that online.
Yeah, exactly. And we're seeing a lot of these customers that book into our styling session. There are existing customers as well, but a lot of them are completely new customers that have never been to our stores or our, so it's been a good, I guess, customer acquisition channel as well as our nurturing channel.
Have you been doing anything else kind of online to replicate the in-store experience that people obviously can't get at this time?
Yeah. So we've been creating a lot of candid content on our Instagram, like social channels as well as email channels. So doing a lot of staff content so people can see what we're about. Because normally when we have stores, people can come in and chat to our stores and really experience that personality. So we're trying to replicate that online.
Yeah. And have you seen an increase in engagement and an increase in sales from the things you've been doing?
Yeah, I mean, sales is a tricky one to track, but our sales have generally been really good. It's actually better than what we've targeted pre-COVID online in our online channel. And our online channel has been growing at 150% year on year so far. So I guess that's a testament, but just the amount of engagement has been so good. We get so many DMs on a daily basis saying, oh, like, we love you guys. We love seeing these candid contents. We love how transparent you are and how honest you are. So that's been really nice.
Oh, that's really rewarding. I love that. And as if you weren't busy enough at home and running your business, you've also launched the free mentorship scheme. Which is really fantastic. I just wondered how you went about choosing the first three companies to work with for that.
Yeah. How did I choose them? So I wanted to make sure that I'm choosing people that I can really add value to. So these were consumer brand businesses because I started and am running a consumer goods business, and I know I guess, like, ins and outs of doing that. And someone who's just starting out in a way, like, so businesses that are less than 5 years old and someone who has started hiring a person or are still like a founder slash co-founder run business because they have very particular pain points that I can help them on. Yeah.
Amazing. And how are you going about doing that? Is that all done over Zoom like we're chatting now, or?
Yeah, it's all done on video conferencing, and it's done in 3 different phases. So the first phase I've done already last month was just getting to know them and getting to know their motivation, what they want to get out of the business, whether they want to grow the business really big and sell it eventually, whether they want an investment or whether they want to bootstrap and, make it a lifestyle business for themselves. So just understanding their motivations and why they started the business and kind of working from there. And then the second phase will be building out their marketing strategies. So this will be next week, actually, this week and next week. I'm going to work through them in really solidifying their brand identity and also helping them build their marketing strategy and calendar. And then the last phase would be building their, I guess, financial capabilities, because a lot of entrepreneurs are creatives and they're dreamers.
Yeah.
And I think the shortfall comes from understanding the financials and reporting. So I want to first understand what kind of reporting they have and whether they do have a financial forecast, and build that out to help them understand and manage the business. But if they want, some of them do want investment eventually, to help them pitch this to investors and help them raise funds to grow the business further. So those are the 3 steps, and we'll see how that goes. And if this is successful, I want to kind of roll it out to more entrepreneurs, because it has been, I mean, I am busy, but it has been really rewarding for me. So it's kind of like a, in a way, hobby, and it's been really fun for me.
Love that. And it might be hard to pick one, but if you were to give any small business watching this one piece of business advice right now, what would it be?
I guess things will be moving a lot slower than it would have been because of the pandemic and the lockdown. So I guess really trying to do some soul searching, digging deep into why you've started the business, and what you want to get out of it, which is what I'm doing with my mentees in the Business Accelerator program, because I think that kind of dictates how you run the business. For instance, if you want to make it big, you need to get investment. Therefore, you need to have very strong financial measures. But if you want to make this into a lifestyle business where, you know, you can quit your day job, it's a different story on how you run the business. So really understanding that the basics during this time.
Amazing. And obviously for you, you'll be going into a transition soon of opening your stores. Are you
Yeah,
planning to
yeah.
open on June 15th or a bit later, or?
Yeah, so we're trying to phase this because I'm pretty optimistic and I'm ready to go back to the stores. However, I wanted to take a very cautious approach because, you know, health and safety of our community as well as our staff is really important. So we're opening our 2 concessions and Selfridges. That's the planned opening on the 15th of June. Just because Selfridge is opening as a group and we're in partnership with them. And we're opening our Kings Road store on the 15th. On a limited trading hour and days basis, just to test the safety measures out. And then the rest of the stores will be a gradual opening from July. So we're taking a bit more cautious approach to this.
Yeah, and obviously being based in London, are you expecting that consumers will still be lacking in confidence to come to the city, or do you think they'll be ready to return to shopping?
I think local stores, people will definitely shop in local stores. So I think it will be more of a local play, but central London, I'm a bit more less optimistic. Therefore, we're opening our Kings Road store first because Kings Road, although it is central, we've had a lot of local customers there.
Amazing. And do you have to make many changes to the store to make it work with these new social distancing measures?
Yeah, definitely. Before the lockdown, I think we would have like all our stores are tiny, right? As you mentioned. So we would maybe like in that tiny store have like 20 to 30 people at one time, and it would be so cramped and people wouldn't be able to come in. But we would not be able to do that anymore. We'd probably only be able to let 2 or 3 people in at a time. So we're going to do a combination of queuing system and an appointment basis. So we'll have 1 slot for appointment customers and then another 1 or 2 slots for walk-in customers on a queuing basis. And we'll have a very clear flow chart within the store. So it's a one-way system. So there's a host and then you get to the till at the end. And rather than grouping products by collections as we've done before, we're going to group them by category because that's sort of how people shop, and all our shopping experiences based on stacking ears and stacking necks. So we're going to kind of group them by it's less exciting, but it's a bit more functional. And we'll probably have a no touch policy, which is a bit of a shame, but it's the safety of our customers is the most important at this point.
Absolutely, yeah. And I'm guessing with the piercing side, do you have to wait for that to restart again, or is that able to start from June? Or?
Yeah, we'll have to wait. I think the piercing will be allowed when the salons are allowed to open, which I can't wait for.
Yeah, we're all waiting for that moment.
yeah. But we're getting so many queries from our customers about piercing on a daily basis. So I think people are ready. It's just that we need to make sure that, you know, hygiene measures are 100% there.
Yeah. People have probably been daydreaming about it whilst in lockdown, thinking of what they can do. Amazing. And the only last question I have for you really is, I think these are all quite big changes for staff as they return to work, because it will be a different
Yeah,
way of doing work for them. So I was
yeah,
just
yeah.
wondering how you're kind of communicating to your staff and making sure that they're going to understand the new measures and feel confident with the new
Yeah,
measures.
yeah, yeah. So we've kind of done a first round of explaining what the hygiene measures are, but we're going to constantly update them. So we're, communicating them on a daily, weekly basis. So they're really on board with everything. And our head of retail has been in touch with the retail staff like almost on a daily basis.
Oh, amazing. Amazing, exciting times. Well, that's all I had for you. Unless there's anything else you want to add or to say, or
No, I think we're all ready to get back into real life and meeting everyone in real life. So yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
Amazing. Will you be able to meet the people you're mentoring in real life? Will you try and meet up with
Yeah,
them
I
once
want
this is
to.
over?
I'd like to soon when we can. Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully soon. Oh, well, thank you so much for joining me today. And yeah, it's been great to talk to you.
Yeah, likewise. Thank you, Stacey.